right, let's bring in another great voice into this conversation. That is somebody well-known. Gunjan Banerji, lead writer for the Markets Live at the Wall Street Journal. She's got a new article today titled, Americans Are Really, Really Bullish on Stocks. Gunjan, welcome. Good to see you. Why didn't you use three reallys? I mean, with Mina's story, when you hear stories like this, it's hard not to be bullish on equities right now.
Agree. And Mina, what a run. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Mina has had diamond hands, and I think a lot of individual investors have had too, because this rally has minted millionaires left and right. The number of 401k accounts at Fidelity Investments that reached $1 million jumped to a record in the second quarter. So people are taking a look at their Schwab accounts, their Fidelity accounts, and they are rejoicing during this rally. And I think that gives them the resolve to hang on during days like today and maybe even buy the dip.
It's interesting because if you look at the investor sentiment indexes, they're sort of in line with historical average, bullish, bearish, whatever. But to your point, the amount of money, both on an individual level and across the side that people have in the stock market is quite high. And what's ironic as well is that there's huge success in all the gloom and doom kind of discussion, YouTube channels and all the rest of it. And people are always concerned the system is going to collapse, but as if they all know. And I remember famously, I think it was one of the big shorts had said, well, no, I'm worried about the societal collapse, but I'm obviously long the stock market. You can't be short it. And it seems like all of society has come around to that.
It's so funny. There is such a huge gap between what people say and what they do, because when you take a look at the data, they poured money into U.S. stock funds for 8 consecutive weeks through late August, which means during that August freakout, they were buying. They were smashing the buy button when NVIDIA was down 7%, when the S&P 500 was down 3%. And I think that touches on a broader theme where individuals are just more bullish on the stock market than they have been in the past. It's more entrenched in their finances.
Well, and that's the big knock on CNBC, right? I don't know if you get this, right? I saw your video at the grocery store or whatever. People are like, all you guys do is cheerlead the market. I'm like, bro, because stocks go up 77% of the time. So you don't have to be some market math whiz to know that the path of least resistance for equities is higher, which is, by the way, is the reason stocks exist. If they went down 77% of the time, there would be no stock market.
Interestingly enough, David Zervos put out a note about this from Jefferies going back 13 years when he was talking about the Fed put and this idea that because the Fed is the backstop, and everyone always says, we wish, what's the real clearing price we want, but because they backstop much of what happens, there's a sense that the long-term losers are nominal debt holders and the beneficiaries are those exposed to equity, those exposed to the nominal economy and all the rest of it. And I was only going to ask Mina, now that Gunjan has said, as everyone is kind of at peak exposure to the stock market, do you, with all the success you've had, you mentioned trimming positions a little bit, but what's your overall feeling about the market at this point?
I think it is very uncertain, so I'm very, right now, when market goes down, long term, I'm still bullish on the market, and I think if you hold the stock for 10 years, and if you believe in the company, I don't suggest that, we have to buy any stock. But if you believe in the company, if you believe in the CEO, and something like this is an opportunity, you can, if you have it in your list ready, you don't buy entire position, but I buy probably a little bit of that. And that's how I trade it in my account.
Yeah.
You have to have a faith on the company.
Of course.
Well, you had faith in NVIDIA, and that faith was appropriately placed. But Mina, you could have bought Intel. And Intel is lower now than it was in 2011. Why not the market leader at the time? Was it because NVIDIA was a $5 stock?
Yeah, so initially, as I told you, that, I started learning trading, and NVIDIA was a good, CEO was good, he was amazing. So I say, you know what, this is the company, I should play with it. And then there was a time frame I was not trading because of the household responsibility. But then 2015, I was like completely trader, and thanks to CNBC, I was watching all the show. In the morning, Squawk Box. In the afternoon show, Closing Bell, Jim Cramer, Power Lunch. So my kids and everybody would say, Mom, what are you doing? But that's how I was getting my information. If there are any CEO comes, anybody, I'll stop and I watch them. So that's how I getting to the...
And there is, I was telling a little bit of a story about kind of the Fed backstopping everything, but Gunjan, there's obviously a great story to tell about innovation and stewardship of capital and in some ways the big tech platforms many people think are the embodiment of how easy and great those businesses were in terms of generating cash. And the big question is kind of what comes next? And we always wonder, and there always seems to be another thing, and maybe it's AI and maybe it's something totally unpredictable, but that has just been so rewarding for so many years now.
It's really interesting. And individual investors I chat with, they are all in on tech. Tech behemoths are still the favorite stocks to buy on dips like today. I had one investor emailing me when the stock market was going crazy just a month ago saying, I'm trying to buy more Microsoft right now. People are scrambling to buy NVIDIA, Microsoft, Apple on days like today. And I don't think Mina is alone. I think many of these individuals, they do care more about the markets than they did just a few years ago. It's just more entrenched in their household finances.